Hello everyone, my name is Patana Keodong and this presentation is based on my research paper titled The Role of Leadership and Collaboration in Driving Innovation in Apple. In, I will be discussing how Apple leadership style and cross-functional collaboration contribute to its innovation driving success. Let's start with introduction. The introduction is Apple is globally recognized for its innovation-driven approach to business. This presentation explores how leadership and cross-functional collaboration are embedded in Apple culture to sustain that innovation. As Polony and Hansen 2020 highlight Apple operate more like a large startup with a structure that promotes creativity and seamless integration between teams. Gallup 2024 and Chicago and Missouri 2015 further affirmed that Apple's success stems not only from technology but also from its adaptive, learning-oriented culture. Okay, the next slide is about aims and objectives. The aims of this study is to evaluate how Apple internal culture, particularly through leadership and collaboration, drive innovation. The specific objectives are to assess the role of transformational leadership, investigate the effect of cross-functional collaboration, and understand how this mechanism create a sustainable competitive edge for the company. The next slide is about transformational leadership and innovation. Transformational leadership inspires employees to strive beyond expectation as noted by Bass and Rico 2006. Steve Jobs combined visionary demand with a culture that encourages innovation. According to Dodge and Wilson 2024, he pushed boundary while Gomez 2025 highlight how Tim Cook embraced empathy and collaboration, further strengthen innovation through inclusiveness and long-term strategy. Okay, next slide is about cross-functional collaboration. It refers to practice of bringing together individuals from a different department or area of expertise to work on shared objectives. At Ahmed 2023 and Kalanaman 2021 describe this approach breaks down organization, silo and accurate, diverse thinking, which enhance creativity and speed in innovation. At Apple, this model is deeply embedded. Product development teams are composed of engineers, design marketers, and supply chain experts who collaborate closely. Chen 2024 highlight how this structure enables seamless integration of software, hardware, and service, such as the development of the iPhone, where camera technology, iOS, and chip design must align perfectly. Moreover, Apple avoids hierarchical bottlenecks as noted by Mohammed 2004, enabling faster feedback and interaction. Leadership Now 2024 adds that Apple promotes creative friction, encouraging debate and idea refinement through tailor-made team dynamic. This model of cross-functional work is a key Apple ability to consistently innovative with products that just work. And the next one is sustainable competitive advantage. In technology firm, is to refer a firm ability to consistently outperform competitors by delivering distinctive value that is hard to imitate. Since 2018 and 2024 explain that this often stems from innovation, superior technology, and strong customer relationship. Apple is a textbook example of this concept in action. This progression from the iPod to the iPhone, and then the MacBook show up, an illusionary pattern of disruption that redefine user experience and entry market. Carlson in 2015. Beyond individual product, Apple ecosystem combining hardware, software, and service like iCloud and the App Store create a tightly integrated experience that promote long-term loyalty and reduce customer churn. Western 2018. Additionally, Apple incorporate emerging technology like artificial intelligence and augmented reality to remain ahead of the curve. As Chen Xu 2025 notes, this combination of innovation, integration, and strategic foresight reinforces Apple's substantial market leadership in tech industry. Now we get to how I conduct this study. This study adopts the secondary quantitative method drawing a pre-existing data like journal article, executive interview, and employee review on platforms like Glassdoor. Andrew 2012 emphasized the value of ground theory of trust analysis. Well, Creswell and Post 2016 support this method for exploring complex organizational dynamics. And now is the data analysis. It's a content analysis was used to interpret qualitative data, identifying recurring themes related to the leadership and innovation. Harris 2001 and defined content analysis as a way to derive meaning from text-based data. And Southern 2023 confirmed its usefulness for exploratory study like this one. Okay, and this slide focuses on how first theme, which is influence on the leadership style at Apple. The findings show that Steve Jobs maintained high expectation and perfectionist approach that encouraged a culture of creative freedom. As Lasonic 2013 stated, he pushed employees to think outside the box and challenge norms. Deva Cinnamani 2020 described Apple as the biggest startup on the planet, where collaborative trust and deep involvement were centered to operation. Jobs instilled a hands-on, visionary environment. On the other hand, Tim Cook's leadership is more inclusive and empathy-driven. Lasnik 2013 highlights his focus on adaptabilities, open communication, and team collaboration. While their style differ, both leaders maintain innovation at the heart of Apple culture, contributing significantly to its substantial success. And this slide, our second theme, was on collaboration and team dynamic function at Apple. The culture thrived on what Steve Jobs described as creative fiction. As a team passionately work together, the tension police ideas leadership now to 2024 use the metaphor of stone throbbing together to describe this dynamic. Moreover, Apple decision-making structure warrant autonomies as a diverse autonomy. 2020 explained the company encourage debate and empower employees to make decisions based on ideas, not hierarchy. Lastly, cross-functional work is deeply embedded in Apple product development process. According to Chen 2024, Apple ensures seamless integration between hardware, software, and service. This coincidence is rare in large corporations and helps Apple maintain its innovative edge. Okay, last one will be organization culture driving innovation. Now we on the third theme, organization, culture, and driving innovation. Apple innovation is not just a result of big R&D bucket. It's deeply cultural. The company promote an environment on where employees are encouraged to question assumption and shift direction quickly, as Lasonic 2013 explained. This culture has consistently through breakthrough product. More than that, Apple support calculate, risk taking, and creativity while maintaining accounting accountability to its core vision. The culture also emphasizes long-term values like user privacy and environmental responsibility that product, build public trust. Decision-making at Apple stay with experts, ensuring that innovation remains grounded in technological mastery and quality. Overall, Apple culture is a system designed to continuously produce its ideas that challenge conversion and shape global market. About the discussion, this slide discussion how the finding align with existing literature. Steve Jobs exemplified transformational leadership by pushing his team to go beyond expectation as described by Best and Rico 2006. Tim Cook, meanwhile, represent a more collaborative and inclusive version of the same model, as noted Mallet and Amali 2023. The metaphor of tumbling logs, where internal friction sharpen idea reinforce the strategic value of cross-functional teams. Poloni and Hansen 2020 agreed that this kind of collaboration helps Apple avoid silos and bring product to market faster. However, as a Custom 2022 note the autocratic tone of Jobs' leadership could have listed democratic engagement in other contexts. Apple balanced this with Cook's inclusive style. Interestingly, Apple's functional structure often seems as the league actually promote innovation by giving decision power to domain experts, allowing quality focused description despite lack of fluidity. Kalaganam's 2021 overall, the findings showed that leadership style and structured collaboration both reinforce Apple innovation edge. In conclusion, the aim of this study was to explore how leadership and collaboration foster innovation at Apple. The findings confirmed that both Steve Jobs, visionary Peugeot, and Tim Cook, empathetic collaboration, exemplify transformational leadership, each contributing uniquely to Apple. Sustained innovation, cross-functional collaboration paired with Apple function structure, remove silo and empower domain experts to lead the product development. This synergy between culture, leadership, and structure clearly demonstrates how the research arm was made. Looking forward, future study could benefit from quantitative interviews or ethnographic research within Apple or similar firms to better understand the day-to-day dynamic of collaboration. It would also value to study whether Apple innovation model could be effectively applied in other organization culture or cultural contexts. And this is my reference. Thank you for listening.